Hey, you guys. Hey, it's Friday and it's day 7 of the 55 days to breakthrough. So, welcome to the seventh video in the series. So, we're a week in almost, and it's been really intriguing what happened this week because I had many wonderful conversations with people about the topic of breakthrough. And one of the topics that came up a lot was the concept of blueprints, success blueprints. And I'm sure we all know them. Buy this, scale your business, 6 steps to 6 figures, and all these success blueprints. We all know them. When you're in the online world, this is quite a common thing that you see. And what struck me a lot, and it's my own experience too, is that so many people get caught into masterminds, programs that are not for them. So, and I've been there. I've been there too. I have been in masterminds and group programs, and I followed all the steps. I did everything that needed to be done. I did challenges and master classes, sent I don't know how many emails to my list, um, and no one bought anything. So, but what turned out is that the approach that I followed was not for my design. I am a generator and I'm not supposed to initiate stuff. If I initiate something, it needs to be in response. And if it's not in response, it's not going to work. So that's a huge lesson that I learned since I started working with my human design. And it frustrates me to bits when I hear people being part of group programs and masterminds and they're like, yeah, I'm in there, but it doesn't really work for me. I am supposed to do things that feel really icky, and then the coach, with all best intentions, so this is not about bashing any other business coaches, but the best intentions are like, oh, but you need to power through because it's out of your comfort zone. You just need to power through and you'll get better. But sometimes our body tells us this is not for us. So there is a huge difference between fear of doing something, because you know deep down, you know when something is right for you, and you're just, between air quotes, afraid, or it's something that's not right for you, that it feels like this is so out of alignment. Your body knows the difference. And that's what happens a lot in masterminds and group programs, that we get a blueprint like, this is the way to do it, follow these steps and you'll be fine. And there you are with an approach that's not aligned for your design. So what happens that you try, you put a lot of effort and time in it, and it just doesn't work. And you feel frustrated, and you may even think like something is wrong with me because other people are doing it and they get successful. So why isn't it working for me? And that's if there's anything I would love to change, it's this. So I really, if you're on the verge of buying a mastermind program, whatever, check your human design and check the coach's human design and make sure that you are with the right coach. Because if a coach is selling you a manifestor's approach and you're a generator, it's not going to work. If the coach is a manifesting generator and you're a projector, it's not going to work. So, yeah. And of course, there is always something that you learn from each and every program. And again, this is not about bashing coaches, because I know some really, really good coaches out there. They are great. But what needs to be done is that we check who we're selling the program to as a coach. So I really want to make sure that I have the right people in my world. So I, it's not like that I cannot work with projectors and manifestors, because I do, and I can, but I get generators and manifesting generators because I am a generator. So that makes it a lot easier, and at least I'm aware of the strategy. So yesterday I was talking to someone, and she said, "Yeah, I needed to reach out to 10 people on LinkedIn every day." And it felt so awkward, and it felt so icky, and of course we had a kinda conversation, but it was never leading anywhere. And she said, I was always wondering why, because I, of course, I ticked the boxes. Okay, I did 10 people today, I had chats with people, but it never led to clients, to business. And that's what happens if you do things that are out of alignment. So as a generator, 37% of people are generators. So as a generator, you need to wait to respond. Waiting to respond doesn't mean doing nothing. It means looking out for the cues that you get and then respond. So this whole challenge was made based on cues that I got. And I got inspired by the wonderful Trina, who is in the mastermind that I'm in, and Trina did a challenge with herself, basically. First 50 days in a row, and now she's doing 100 days. And that inspired me, like, oh my God, I'm turning 55. I want to do this, but then 55 days. And then I spoke to people and what they were looking for and what they needed, and all they said, all they could come up with was, I need a breakthrough. So I was like, okay, here we go. This is a challenge. 55 days to breakthrough. So, as an example, make sure that you are with the right people. It will save you so much money and so much frustration, because if you follow a blueprint that is not made for you, self-doubt kicks in. You start wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? How am I ever going to make this? Perhaps I should give up being an entrepreneur. And I really don't want you to do that. You need to find your own way. And that's what I'm here for. We look at your human design, we create a plan that's based on your design. And not like in another way, like, this is the business, this is how you should do it. No. We look at your human design, and from there we build a plan, a strategy, a way to do it. So please don't just step into a program or a mastermind or anything without knowing this about yourself. Um, if you have any questions, if you would like to know more about this, um, send me a DM, hop on a call with me. I'm absolutely available for that. So let's talk about this. And if you want, you can still join the challenge, even though we're a week in. You can still join. The more the merrier, and the list is growing every day, so that's great. And I would love to hear from you. So tell me about your experiences with blueprints and all the steps that you need to take. Let me know, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.